ever wonder what truly drives the characters in, beyond the swashbuckling adventures and devil fruit powers, lies a world of deeply affecting backstories. Eiichiro Oda doesn't shy away from exploring trauma, loss, and the resilience of the human spirit. Let's dive into the past of some of the most compelling characters. And these aren't just tales of woe, and they're the foundations upon which these characters have built their strength, their motivations, and their bonds with others. Prepare to have your heartstrings tugged as we uncover the darkness that shapes the world of uh, Boa Hancock, the pirate empress, wasn't always a queen. She endured horrific abuse as a slave under the celestial dragons. Stripped of her dignity and innocence, Hancock carries the scars of her past, hidden beneath the mask of pride and power. Big Mom, the formidable Yonko, wasn't born a monster. She was a lonely child, ostracized for her insatiable hunger, abandoned by her parents and betrayed by those she trusted. Linland's desperation for acceptance twisted into a terrifying obsession. Trafalgar Law's hometown of Flevance was destroyed by a deadly plague, leaving him an orphan amidst unimaginable chaos. He witnessed the brutal deaths of his parents and sister, fueling a burning desire for vengeance and a determination to survive at any cost. Sanji, the gentleman cook, hails from the Germa kingdom, but his royal upbringing was far from idyllic, uh, constantly ridiculed and abused for his compassion. Sanji was seen as a weakness by his father and brothers, forcing him to flee and forge his own path. Brooke the Soul King lived a full life as a musician, but it was tragically cut short. Uh, for decades, he wandered the seas alone, a skeletal remnant of his former self, haunted by the loss of his crew and the promise he made to Laboon. Nico Robin's childhood was marked by tragedy and isolation. Uh, um, Branded an outcast for her knowledge of the Void Century, she lost her home, her family, and everything she held dear in the Buster Call of O'Hara. Friends resigned to live on the run for years. Uh, we would apply on concept that we are subject in the community, that Kuma's life was defined by suffering and sacrifice. As a slave, he endured horrific abuse and witnessed the horrors of genocide. Uh, he denied himself happiness to protect those he loved, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Uh, Loki, the accursed prince of Elbaf, was rejected from birth. Um, his monstrous appearance and a terrifying prophecy led to a life of uh, loneliness and despair. The loss of Ida, the one person who cared for him, left a void that could never be filled. And it's amazing how these characters, despite their harrowing pasts, continue to fight for their dreams, and protect those they care about. And it just goes to show that even in the darkest of times, uh, there's always a glimmer of hope. Speaking of hope, did you hear about the pirate who couldn't find his treasure? Uh, he was always losing ship. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,